Hello everyone. Welcome back to our virtual group, Getting Organized, Managing Memory and Time. My name is Kim and I'm an occupational therapy student at Kean University in New Jersey. I'm very excited to introduce memory matching cards, which will demonstrate memory strategies. Today, we will make personalized memory cards. With the cards, we will practice how to improve self-awareness together. Today's sessions are divided into 6 sections. First, introduction. Second, introduce neuroplasticity. Next, making the list for memory cards. Then, create memory cards. With the cards, practice self-awareness using strategy spaced repetition, which gives you cues to recall your memory. Let's summarize today's session. Before we start the activity, I will briefly introduce neuroplasticity. Every day, new scientific studies or theories come out about our brain. You have many senses like seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, balance, and more. When the nerve cell called a neuron is stimulated, your neurons in your brain and spinal cord process this information. Neuroplasticity, the word's meaning can be split into neuro, nerve cell, plasticity, changeable. So, when you put those together, neuroplasticity is the ability of neurons to reconnect and change their function or structure after injury. After the neuron is injured, some part of the neuron will be damaged, disconnecting from the original connection. However, it grows back and reconnects to the next neuron. Neuroplasticity is involved in learning and the creation of new memories, and it is essential in recovery from brain damage. Now we know how our brain recovers. The more you practice your memory, the more your brain develops existing and creates new functions, speeding up the recovery process. When you don't recall a girl's name who you met at the day program, what are you going to do? A very simple way is, what is the girl's name I met in the day program yesterday?
Barbara. The girl's name is Barbara.
Thank you. Very simple, right? But if you don't have anyone to ask or no one in the house, you must work on it yourself. Today, I will introduce a memory strategy with personal memory cards. The activity is divided into 3 parts. First, we make the list of what you want to memorize. Next, we make personalized cards with that list. Last, with the cards, we practice self-awareness with the spaced repetition strategy. This is my memory list. I want to memorize what is the girl's name I met in day program. What is the date of Mother's Day this year? What is the new neighbor's name? Step 2. On each index card, write each question from the left side of the column, which will go in deck A, and the answer from the right column on a different card, which will go in deck B. When you write the question, use the same color index card for all questions. I use yellow for the question, blue for the answers. So now, each deck has different color cards. Use different colors, make it easy to sort the question and answers. Please make sure to write one question or answer on one card. So, I will have 6 cards in total when I finish writing this page. If you don't have a colored index card, it is okay. You can draw the same shape or sign on top of the white index card. For example, you can draw a circle on top of all deck A cards, X on deck B cards, or you can use the computer to make the cards and print them out. Now we are ready to play the game. There are many steps, so it might look very complicated, but it is a simple game. I will ask the same question each time. Then you answer when the timer ends. After you answer, I will set the timer again. The time a little longer interval. Between each step, I'm going to increase the time. The purpose of this game is to practice self-awareness by giving your brain a chance to recall information progressively over a longer period. Step 1. What is the date of Mother's Day this year? Please answer the question. Step 2. What is the date of Mother's Day this year? This time, pause for 15 seconds. Do you still remember the answer? Then, let's go to step 3. Step 3. What is the date of Mother's Day this year? This time, I pause for 30 seconds. Please answer the question. Do you still remember the answers? Then we go to next step. Step 4. What is the date of Mother's Day this year? This time, we pause for 45 seconds. Please answer the question. Yes, the answer is May 10th. If you got the answer right, after step 4, you go on to 2 minutes interval And 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, keep going, 2 hours, 1 day later, you ask yourself, and so on. This strategy helps develop your self-awareness. If your answer is wrong in any step, you should go back to the beginning and then start the process over again. How was today's activity? I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. You can make more cards that you want to memorize. There are many compensatory strategies which include what you already learned in previous sessions, such as memory notebook, self-instruction, and what we learned today, how to be self-aware with cues. These strategies will help you better organize your memory and your time. Each week, my group has released a video for tips and strategies related to managing memory and time. If you haven't watched the previous sessions or want to watch this again, you can watch them anytime. Next week, the group leader, Sojourner, will be with you cooking a meal using strategies and tips you learned throughout the series. Every person is different, so try many techniques. You will find one or two that works best for you. But don't forget, you have to keep practicing. If you have any questions or comments from today's session, feel free to email otclinic@kean.edu. We ask that you put our group name, Getting Organized, Managing Memory and Time, in the subject line of the email so we can answer any questions you may have. We also encourage you to send in a picture of your memory notebook and memory cards if you want to share with us. Thank you for watching.